I'm here with Heather right now, and I want to say thank you for bringing me in. So, I really spoke about a few different things today, and I felt like the room really got a lot from my message. What was one of your takeaways from the speech, my presentation, when I talked about leadership?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest thing that we got from the leadership's talk was about accountability and how to be accountable leaders within these walls, but also outside of these walls.
You understand this, right? Sometimes you get put in an environment that's not your choice, but you're not a product of your environment. You're a product of your choices.
You guys have decided to bring me back for a 2-day workshop so I can focus on some of the main topics that I talked about. What was the deciding factor for you saying, listen, we need to bring him back to be with us for 2 days to really go over these main topics? What was something that made you think, you know what, yes, let's bring him back?
I think the biggest thing is because, you didn't bring just motivation, but you brought transformation to the room. And we definitely want to see more of that in the coming weeks when we bring you back for that workshop.
Choices. The choice you make tonight is nothing for champions. The choices you make at home is nothing but champions. My hat, it says pain is power. I've been through so much in my life.
David PowerTalk, certified motivational speaker. I just finished up talking to another school. So I specialize in talking to athletes and talking to individuals about their mental health.
You over-delivered.
Wow.
And when I say that, it's like I think about my team and how we can better prepare for it. You came in and you changed and moved the trajectory of where we're going.
You must dominate every area of yourself first before you dominate on that field. But you must also work as a team.
It's been a blessing having you here.
Thank you.
Being able to have you come in and speak to our team about a lot of things I've been re-emphasizing with our mindset,
Right.
and from a standpoint of a culture. We're trying to build a culture here at SWASU and build it around the verbiage of team, trust, enthusiasm, accountability, mindset.
Now, I also speak to individuals about mental health based upon my unique life experiences that I've been through. Self-development is important. Purpose is important. That's why I became a motivational speaker. I believe that sometimes we're in a stuck place. Sometimes our own inner thoughts, it's the biggest enemy, sometimes the enemy inside of us. So I want to make sure that I focus on accountability. I focus on mental resilience. I focus on leadership. I focus on connecting the dots with maybe your staff and your students or your team.
What I was doing, I was watering my weeds and not my flowers. How many people in here understand they got some weeds in their life? No, your weeds is really your story. It's your pain, it's your purpose, it's gonna be your profit. I want you to understand your weeds is not meant to break you.
I think one of the most powerful things that I took away is when you reminded us to stop watering our weeds.
So I want you to understand when you book me to come and speak, I'm really gonna give you some tools, some techniques for you to be that great individual that you need to be. So therefore you can be that champion, that winner, that warrior of your own life first. So now when you guys come together as a team, now when you step out in an environment, now when you step out in a community, you with your family, you are the best version of yourself. I want to make sure that you operate at 100% always. I cannot wait to speak to you and let you know that really your pain is your power.
You could tell the power, pun intended, of a speaker based on how they make you feel. It's not about the words, it's how they make you feel. And there were so many times that David was on there that I literally had goosebumps. Like he was putting me through my emotions so much that you could know that he's anointed, he's supposed to be doing this. He does this at a high level.